I'm making the DIY Afro wig using this kinky hair. I'm also going to be needing a wig cap, and this particular wig cap is a DIY, and I really love how comfortable it feels on my head. I also got another wig cap from the beauty supply store, and this is what it looks like. This particular wig cap also feels okay on my head. It doesn't feel too tight, but it's actually fitted. And what I really love about this particular wig cap is that the material is breathable compared to the DIY wig cap I did. And I'm also going to be needing a crochet hook for this process. I decided to try out the crochet on the DIY wig cap just to know how the process was going to be, and honestly it was a struggle. I had to quickly go switch up the wig cap to the store bought one because I really felt this was going to be easier. Once I was done fitting the cap on the mannequin head, I tried to crochet the kinky hair on the wig cap, and I realized that it was also difficult. And this time around, I realized the problem wasn't the wig cap, it was the crochet hook because it was just way too big. So I had to switch things up to this smaller broken crochet hook that I used to own, and this made the process a lot easier, even though it was really difficult to it was still difficult because of the broken handle and all, but I figured it out, and honestly it worked perfectly for me. So basically, what I'm doing is just the basic crochet method. Just pierce through the wig cap, feed in the hair, pull through, and just loop once or twice. One problem I used to have when it comes to crochet hairs, whether it is on a wig cap or on my head, is that I tend to make the mistake of like jam packing the hair wherever I start, and by the time I get to the finishing line, I'm already out of hair. I didn't want to make that particular mistake with this Afro wig, so I tried to really space out the hair as I was crocheting it so that the hair would be enough. And if in the end I have excess hair remaining, I can go back and feed in those places that I feel like they are sparse. At this point, I was trying to crochet the kinky hair that was way too long in the front perimeter, like fold it so that it forms another strand of hair. So like it fills up the space. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I was trying to do, and that was totally unnecessary because at some point I had to go back and remove some of the hair from that process because the hair became way too short and it just didn't look okay. So I had to do it and just crochet a fresh um strand of hair there. Okay, after a few hours, this was the amount of progress I was able to make, and at this point I had like one bundle of kinky hair remaining, which was actually small. So I had to, try to just fill in most of the front section. Then maybe I'll figure out something else to do about the sparse areas. Initially, I thought about cutting the kinky hair into two just to make sure the hair was enough for the entire Afro wig. But I had this inspo that required a longer length of kinky hair, so I didn't bother cutting it because I thought I was going to achieve the inspo results or something a little bit closer. And I was also doing this weird thing of, instead of like making the two legs of the crochet hair I am crocheting into the wig cap to be even, I made one part short and the other one long just to help achieve that inspo. But in the end I wasn't able to get that particular result. But to be fair, the Afro wig inspo I had was made of human hair, and what I'm using in this video is regular Afro synthetic kinky hair. So I'm just going to attach the Afro wig inspo I had in mind so you guys can take a good look at it and know if it was ever possible to achieve it. with this kind of kinky hair I was using. Anyways, I went ahead to go add extra hair, and the hair I was using was this old passion twist that I took down from my locks, and I just separated the hair and tried to moisturize it, and then separated it and crocheted it normally into the Afro wig. And the hair texture was a little bit different, but it blended in perfectly. Okay, so I just went ahead to just use it to fill in the sparse section of the hair. This was what the hair looked like once I was done crocheting, and as you can see, the hair is very full, and it isn't even obvious that I used passion twist at some point. As I said, the hair kind of blended in perfectly. Okay, so at this point I went in with a little bit of water just to spray the hair, okay, before I proceeded to moisturize using a leave-in conditioner. And once I am done with this process, I am going to cut and try to shape the Afro wig just so it frames my face better. I honestly love how full and fluffy this Afro wig was looking at this point, but I did know it still needed a little bit of trimming, so I'm just trying to fluff it out before I start the trimming process. Right now, I'm just trying to take small cuts and trims here and there because, as I said earlier, I really love how fluffy and full this Afro wig is, and I really wanted to maintain the fullness and the fluffiness. Please let me know what you think about the final results of this Afro wig because I honestly do not really like it. But at this point, I actually thought the wig was perfect, and I went ahead to do extra extreme cuts, and this was what I was left with. Left with. I know this doesn't look that bad, but at the same time, I do not like this. I just feel like it wasn't what I had in mind, and I just really would have preferred the wig to be more fuller and fluffy like it was before the whole trimming process. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is this okay? Does it fit me? And please rate it out of a 10. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, let me know what you're going to rate this Afro wig, Afro hairstyle. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and I would see you in my next video. Bye.